You have a fire blazing inside you, a passion that is ready to light up the world. However, passion alone will not get you there. It all comes down to grit, that unwavering perseverance that keeps you going when things get rough. Let's dissect it. Consider a period when you had a strong desire for something. It may have been passing a test, getting a job, or mastering a talent. You were ecstatic, right? That's your passion at work. However, obstacles arose as you began. You were confronted with challenges. This is when grit comes into play. When things get tough, it's tempting to want to give up. Grit, on the other hand, replies, "No way, not today." That inner voice is what motivates you to try again, to learn from your mistakes, and to get back up when you fall. And, let's face it, falling is unavoidable. But it's how you recover from that fall that shows your grit. Let us now discuss the effort. Talent is important, but it isn't everything. You can be the most skilled person in the room, but it won't take you very far if you don't put in the work. Grit is about showing up every day and doing the work, even when it feels like a slog. The secret sauce is a constant effort. You may encounter setbacks that feel like barriers. That's fine. They're all part of the adventure. It's all about how you approach them. Do you allow them to define you, or do you regard them as stepping stones? Keep pushing forward. Urges grit. Resilience is what transforms setbacks into opportunities for success. Also, don't forget about the long game. Success, like Rome, does not happen overnight. Grit isn't about getting quick results. It's about having a marathon mindset. It is the determination to keep going even when the finish line appears to be miles away. Keep in mind that every step matters. Consider your objectives to be mountains. You're at the bottom, looking up at the peak. Isn't it intimidating? But here's the thing. Every step you take, every ounce of work you put in, brings you closer to the summit. Grit is what keeps you going when the going gets tough. And what about passion? It's similar to the fuel for your voyage. It is what keeps you motivated, excited, and eager for more. But what about grit? Grit is the engine that converts the fuel into energy. It's what keeps you going, one step at a time, even when the path ahead appears bleak. You may have heard that success is just for the lucky. Sure, luck plays a part, but what about grit? Grit equalizes the playing field. It is unconcerned about your past, circumstances, or starting position. It's all about how hard you're willing to work for your goals. So, here's the situation. You have that fire and desire within you. It should be nurtured, but keep in mind that grit is what will make your aspirations a reality. Accept the difficulties, put in the effort, learn from your mistakes, and keep climbing the mountain. Because, well, guess what? You have what it takes. You have grit. Now go forth and demonstrate to the world what you're made of.